Picture this. You're sitting in your driveway. Your hand is on the door handle, but you aren't moving. You've been crying for 20 minutes, wiping your face so you look normal before you walk inside. Your friends tell you, just leave. Your mom says, if you're unhappy, pack your bags. It sounds so simple, right? Like choosing a different brand of cereal. If you don't like the cornflakes, buy the Cheerios. But you can't. You feel stuck, paralyzed. And then you start to wonder, am I the crazy one? Am I just weak? Why do I go back to the person who hurts me? So here's the truth. You aren't weak. You aren't crazy. You've been drugged. Not with pills, but with something way more powerful. We need to talk about the narcissist trap and why walking away feels like you're literally ripping your own arm off. To understand the trap, we have to go back to the start, because it didn't start with screaming matches, did it? No, it started with magic. We call this love bombing. But I hate that term because it sounds too technical. Let's call it what it feels like. The Hollywood romance. When you first met them, they didn't just like you. They studied you. They were like a heat-seeking missile for your insecurities. Did you feel unheard as a kid? Suddenly, here's this person who wants to know every single thought in your head. Did you feel ugly? They treat you like a supermodel. Here's what's happening in your brain. It's flooding with dopamine. That's the feel-good chemical. It's the same stuff released when you win the lottery or take cocaine. Seriously, the high is identical. You think you've met your soulmate. They finish your sentences. They like the same weird pizza toppings. But here is the kicker. They are mirroring you. They are taking your personality and reflecting it back to you. You aren't falling in love with them. You're falling in love with yourself. But you don't know that yet. You're just hooked on the drug. And like any dealer, the first hit is free. And it is spectacular. Then something changes. It's subtle. Maybe it's a joke about your outfit. You're wearing that. It's cute, I guess. A bit slutty for a Tuesday, but cute. You know the story of the frog in boiling water? If you drop a frog in boiling water, it jumps out. But if you put it in cold water and slowly turn up the heat, it boils to death. That is the relationship. So the insults start. The silence starts. They don't text back for 6 hours. When you ask why, they say, God, you're so needy. I was busy. Suddenly the dopamine is gone. You're crashing. You are going through literal withdrawal. Your body is screaming, where did the love go? And this is where the trap snaps shut. Because you don't leave to find a new partner. You chase the person they used to be. You stay because you're waiting for the person from the beginning of the movie to come back. But here's the hard truth. That person, the one who bought you flowers and listened to your dreams, they never existed. That was a costume. And now they've taken the mask off. I want you to think about gambling. Why do people sit at slot machines for 12 hours straight, losing their life savings? It's a concept called intermittent reinforcement. It's the most powerful addiction tool known to psychology. If this machine gave you money every single time you pulled the handle, you'd get bored. If it never gave you money, you'd walk away. But what if it gave you money sometimes randomly? Jackpot. This is your relationship. Monday they scream at you, Tuesday they ignore you. They bring you flowers and say, I'm sorry, I've just been so stressed at work. I love you so much. Ding, ding, ding. You won. The dopamine hits. The relief washes over you. You think, see, they do love me. We can make this work. You become addicted to the good days. You tolerate 100 bad days just to get that one hit of nice. You aren't staying for the abuse. You're staying for the random payout. So let me ask you, when was the last time you felt safe with them for more than 24 hours? Let's get a little scientific, but I promise to keep it simple. In a healthy relationship, your partner is your safe haven. If you get scared by a bear, you run to your partner. They hug you, your heart rate goes down. In a narcissistic relationship, the person scaring you and the person comforting you are the same person. They scream at you, fear, cortisol. Then later, they hug you, relief, oxytocin. Your brain doesn't know what to do with this. It's biochemical chaos. This creates something called a trauma bond. A trauma bond is stronger than a love bond. It's primal. It's survival. It's why soldiers bond with each other in war. You have been through a war with this person. And weirdly, that makes it harder to leave them. You aren't stupid. You're biologically wired to attach to the person who holds the keys to your relief, even if they are the ones causing the pain. Then there is the gaslighting. This is the glue that keeps you stuck. Gaslighting isn't just lying. Lying is, I didn't eat the last cookie. Gaslighting is, I didn't eat the cookie, and you're crazy for thinking I did. You're always imagining things. You need help. Over time, you stop trusting your own eyes. You stop trusting your memory. You become a shell. You start recording conversations on your phone just to prove to yourself that you aren't insane. If you have ever recorded a fight, just to replay it later to make sure you heard what you heard. You are in the trap. When you don't trust your own reality, you can't leave because you don't think you can survive on your own. They have convinced you that you are broken and they are the only one who can put up with you. So you decide to leave. Or maybe they leave you. We call this the discard. And this is brutal. They look at you with dead eyes, no emotion. It's like a switch flipped. The person who claimed to love you suddenly treats you like a stranger. But wait, give it 2 weeks or 2 months. Bzzz, a text, I miss you. Or maybe just a picture of that coffee shop you guys liked. This is the Hoover, like the vacuum cleaner. They are trying to suck you back in. Don't answer it. They didn't have an epiphany. They didn't change. They just ran out of supply. Their new partner figured them out, or they got bored. They are checking to see if you are still an option. If you reply, you reset the clock, you jump right back into the slot machine. This is the hardest part. The only way to break a drug addiction is to stop taking the drug. You can't just take a little bit of heroin on weekends. You cannot remain friends with a narcissist. You can't keep the peace. I know what you're thinking, but we have kids or but we work together. That's tough. That's really tough. In that case, use the gray rock method. You become a rock. Boring, unemotional, monotone. You give them nothing. No drama, no tears, no anger, just business. But if you can block them everywhere. Phone, email, social media. Don't look at their Instagram to see if they're happy. Spoiler alert, if they post a photo looking happy with someone new, it's fake. It's a performance. They are doing the exact same love bombing routine on the new victim. Don't be jealous. Be sorry for the new person. They have no idea what's coming. When you finally leave, be prepared for the tantrums. A narcissist cannot handle rejection. It destroys their ego. So they will try to destroy your reputation. This is the smear campaign. They will tell your friends you're crazy. They will tell your family you were abusive. They will rewrite history to make themselves the victim and you the villain. Let them. This is a painful advice, but let them talk. The people who really know you, they won't believe it. The people who believe it, they aren't your people. It hurts. I know it hurts to be misunderstood, but you can't control the narrative. You can only control your freedom. I want to be real with you about the first month after you leave. It is going to suck. You will feel an emptiness in your chest that feels physical. You will panic. You will want to call them just to hear their voice. Even if they're yelling at you, your brain is screaming for dopamine. It's lying to you. It will only remember the good times. It will play a highlight reel of the golden beginning and conveniently edit out the insults and the fear. Write it down. Write down every nasty thing they said. Write down how you felt when they ignored you. When you feel weak, read the list. Remind yourself of the reality, not the fantasy. You have to ride the wave. It's like the flu. You just have to sweat it out. But then, one day, you'll wake up and it will be quiet. You'll make coffee and nobody will criticize how you made it. You'll wear a shirt and nobody will make a face. You'll come home and your stomach won't clench in a knot wondering what mood they are in. You will realize that peace is better than the roller coaster. You'll start to find yourself again. Remember the person you were before them? The one who liked to paint or run or sing bad karaoke? That person's still in there. They were just hiding to stay safe. You will build a life that is yours. It might be lonely at first, but it will be safe. If you are reading this and you're still in the trap, don't beat yourself up. You aren't weak. You're fighting a chemical war in your own brain. But you can win. It takes time. It takes therapy. It takes support. But walking away is the single bravest thing you will ever do You were whole before them, you will be whole after them. The trap only works if you keep playing. So put the controller down, step away from the slot machine, and walk out the door.